Welcome to Crypto One Way. This is the story of Do Kwon, the man behind Terra and Luna, and the wildest crypto story the world has ever seen. It all started in Seoul, South Korea, 1991. A boy with big ideas is born, Do Kwon. From a young age, he was called the genius. Before Stanford, he was already on top, attending the elite Do Kwon Foreign Language High School in Seoul. Then came Stanford University in California. He earned a degree in computer science and quickly got hired by tech giants. Even Apple and Microsoft couldn't hold him for long. Do Kwon didn't want to climb the career ladder. He wanted to redefine the entire financial system. In 2016, he founded his first startup, a company called Anyfi, a mesh networking platform. It lasted a few years but never left the ground. That's when the idea for Terraform Labs began to form. Terra, a financial revolution. In 2018, he co-founded Terraform Labs with Daniel Shin. Their vision was clear: a digital economy without banks or central authorities. Their solution was a stablecoin called UST. It was supported by a second token called Luna. It was algorithmic, adjusting itself through supply and demand. UST maintained its $1 peg using a balancing mechanism with Luna. Buy UST, and Luna is burned. Sell UST and new Luna is created. It wasn't just smart, it worked. At scale. And soon, the money started flowing in. Major investors backed it. Binance Labs, Galaxy Digital, Pantera Capital, Arrington Capital. Terra grew fast, and became a rising star in the Asian DeFi market. Hype, yield, and hidden risk. By 2021, Terra was booming. Anchor Protocol offered up to 20% interest on UST deposits, something no bank could compete with. People saw it as passive income. A money machine. But few asked the key question: what happens if everyone wants out at once? The model relied on code and confidence. When someone sold UST, new Luna was minted to restore the peg. But when too many people sold UST at once, it triggered a deadly feedback loop. More Luna was minted, the value dropped, trust collapsed, and panic selling took over. The system couldn't handle a mass exit all at once. And that's exactly what happened later. Do Kwon dismissed the warnings. He called it fear. He mocked critics as poor. He became something of a rock star in the crypto world. He was charismatic, confident, witty, and impossible to ignore. He wasn't afraid to provoke or take risks. But behind the hype, tension was growing. The collapse, the week it all vanished. May 2022, a large sale of UST began destabilizing the peg. The $1 value broke. Panic spread fast. To save UST, the system printed massive amounts of Luna. But this only caused hyperinflation. Within days, UST dropped below 10 cents. Luna crashed from $119 to fractions of a cent. Over $40 billion in market value disappeared. One of the most hyped projects in crypto completely collapsed. As panic spread, attention turned to one man, Do Kwon. The escape. Do Kwon disappeared. His final tweets were vague. Soon, he went silent. Interpol issued a red notice, a global arrest warrant. For months, no one knew where he was. Rumors swirled. Could it be Switzerland? Serbia? Dubai? The truth: he was traveling under a fake identity. In March 2023, he was arrested at an airport in Montenegro, carrying a forged Costa Rican passport. He was detained, and later denied bail. In December 2024, Montenegro approved his extradition to the USA trial for the history books written into crypto history. In January 2025, Do Kwon arrived in New York, in custody. He pleaded not guilty to charges of fraud, market manipulation, and money laundering. In a separate civil trial, a U.S. jury had already found him and Terraform Labs liable, issuing a $4.5 billion fine. Now, the criminal case is set for trial in January 2026 in Manhattan. He faces up to 130 years in prison if convicted on all charges. But what's a realistic sentence and what are the odds? Most experts estimate a sentence of 20 to 30 years, similar to Sam Bankman-Fried, who received 25 years. It depends on the evidence, the jury, and whether he takes a deal. One thing is certain: the crypto world won't be looking away. The crypto world will be watching closely. What happened to Luna? The original chain, Luna, became LunaClassic, or LUNC. It lost its stablecoin. Its ecosystem broke apart. But something unexpected happened. The community refused to let it die. All over the world, users, developers, and believers came together. They started burning tokens, voting on proposals, and keeping the network alive. Binance has supported LUNC in a big way, with aggressive burn programs and continued belief in the project. Some are even working on a new, more secure version of USDC. Activity is lower than before, but LUNC is still alive. And as long as people believe, the story isn't over. Can it rise again? Many said LunaClassic was finished. But crypto has a way of surprising us. People laughed at Bitcoin once too. LUNC isn't what it used to be. But maybe, it can become something else. Something stronger. A new story, not built on hype or high yields, but on community, innovation, and the will to rebuild. Some call it hopeless. Others call it naive. But some believe it's the start of a new beginning. A chance for a comeback no one expected. Do Kwon is in prison. His trial is coming. Terra collapsed, but the story isn't over. Maybe, there's a huge opportunity here. Not for Do Kwon, but for Luna, and for the global community. A chance to rebuild something meaningful, not necessarily as before, but stronger and more sustainable. It's no longer about promises but about action. Trust is not rebuilt through words, but through will and determination, supported by the strong global unity that Luna still has. This was the story of Do Kwon and Terra Luna. But what do you think about LunaClassic's future? Let us know in the comments. Some stories never really end. Enjoyed the ride? Like and subscribe for more raw, real, and wild stories from the crypto world.